She thought you just killed me.
Today we're looking at Sunny V2, me and my boy Connor. All right, this is called Reddit AMAs that ended in total disaster. And it has James Corden. We love when James Corden takes L's.
I wrote a long thing on James Corden.
Yeah, you hate James Corden.
I don't like James Corden.
I had to actually take. You had some like joke suggestions. I had to take them out because they were too mean. By the way, on the main channel we have writers to gather research and information to make actual videos that are hopefully fun to watch. That's the goal on the main channel. On this channel, we don't do that.
Nobody writes anything.
No, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
No.
I'm great at talking.
Sure.
So I can just talk. But I also am really good at repeating myself a lot.
These are the 5 most catastrophic AMAs in Reddit history. And coming in at...
Steven Seagal. I hate Steven Seagal.
You hate Steven Seagal?
Well, I love him. I love him, but he's like a big... Do you know anything about Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about him? He's a goob.
He is a bit of a goof.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like how he acts like he understands how to completely disarm somebody in any situation.
Aikido?
Yeah.
He thinks Aikido is like God's gift to Earth.
He wants to be John Wick.
Yeah, he thinks he is John Wick. He doesn't want to be. He believes that he's John Wick.
But John Wick's not real. Sorry.
Really?
Number 5 is Morgan Freeman's,
Number
which
5.
nobody expected would become such a nightmare. It
Nobody
simply read,
expected.
"Hi, I am Morgan Freeman, and my new movie Oblivion is in theaters and IMAX April 19th. Ask me anything."
Ain't no way
Although
that's
given
Morgan
it was
Freeman.
posted from an account called u/Oblivion Movie, it was obvious that the post was nothing more than an advertisement, which irritated the audience immediately. The press agent vibe is strong with this one. This is almost definitely a marketing team. I mean, come on, the username is Oblivion Movie,
True,
only
yeah.
made worse when Morgan Freeman began to answer questions, missing no chance to
no.
insincerely promote the film. What is the best movie ever in your opinion?
Oh,
there are 3 in my
no.
opinion. The original Moulin Rouge, Anna, Life of Pi, and Oblivion, which was...
So cringe.
You know that channel that has the things where they peel them off? Those are like real. They'll have like they'll like posts.
The
or
web's
whatever.
most Googled.
This wasn't that. I don't think.
The AMA thing?
I don't think they were doing that. I think they just were totally lying that was Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not Morgan Freeman.
No, that's evil.
Hassan just liked my tweet that said, "Never skip beautiful womanish ass day." I look good. People always say I skip leg day. I don't skip leg day.
I think it's just because they only see your upper half,
Yeah.
and then when they see your legs, they're like, "What? He's got legs? What?
What?
How's
And
that
I do have
possible?"
I have small calves, but it's like because I don't know. I just always I've got bad genes, I guess.
Well, you're not carrying a lot of weight.
I also have giant feet.
Do you have monkey feet?
Fucking literal fucking 8 feet.
Did you pick up everything with your 8
I
feet?
can pick things up with my feet. I can like check this out. Yeah, bro. I told you, man.
Freeman was then questioned, "You've played all sorts of contrasting roles, from a lowly prisoner to God himself. Which roles are easier? Which ones are more fun?"
roles are
To
easier?
which he'd respond, "They are all easy. The most fun are the ones that pay the most," which was then reinforced during another question reading, "What kind of roles do you enjoy playing the most and favorite one yet?" Where he'd again respond with ones that pay. There's a good chance that these were simply poor attempts at comedy,
Maybe
but even then
he
they were still
genuinely
more
did tweet that.
interesting
'Cause I feel
than
like
some of his
he
other
jokes like
terrible...
that.
That seems like ones that pay. I mean, I can't.
If
deny
Harrison Ford said that, they wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, that's a Harrison Ford moment. I think people are just like conflating Morgan Freeman for someone who he's not. They just like,
Yeah. Of course he's doing it for the money. One, it's a job.
yeah, it's also fucking acting, bro. What the fuck?
You played God. You must be God.
You are God.
I did
You're
it for
literally
the
God.
money.
No, you're an actor.
I did
He's
it
an
for the
actor.
money.
These are the type of actors that I like. The ones that don't take themselves seriously.
Dude, they don't care.
People who are like, I'm a thespian and I live the life of an actor.
I only play good movies.
Bro, go fucking get a real job. All right, go get a fucking real job. That being said, I do love actors. I think they're great.
Also, didn't people say to you as well, get a real job? You are a YouTuber. And that wasn't considered a job a while ago.
I mean, yeah, people, they say that about anybody, though. But this is objectively, there's a lot more actual work that goes into making YouTube videos than acting.
What? How dare you?
Like simple business running stuff.
No, I'm obviously
Yeah.
joking.
I mean,
Mistake-
I'm just saying, like, in general, most YouTuber, when I was a YouTuber and I didn't have employees, that's not a real job. When you get employees, it becomes a real job because it's the amount of responsibility.
True.
Responsibility.
You got an umbrella right now.
Yeah, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I definitely think that I would be better off if I just worked at McDonald's. To be honest.
Don't. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to be a dishwasher again. Please.
You can dishwash with me at McDonald's.
True.
That being said, I like to say things that are inflammatory to make people comment and upset.
True.
And I feel like this will get some people to comment on my video. Thank you for the engagement. I love actors. I love Ryan Gosling. I love Ryan Reynolds. There aren't very many people that I hate.
Literally me.
I just like to say things. I just hate you.
I meant like Ryan Gosling. Oh.
Steven Seagal has been called the most hated man in Hollywood, and therefore doing an AMA was a bit of a death wish. Seagal took the risk anyway with the goal of promoting a movie, although it seemed this person was much more fascinated by Seagal's upbringing. Hey there, I went to the same junior high school as you in Fullerton, CA many years later. Heard some stories. The one I would like to ask you about is when your social studies teacher caught you stealing lunch money from a kid in a wheelchair. True, I didn't make this up. While a different user wanted to know more about Seagal's filming process. Is it true you insist on blocking many scenes so you can be sitting the whole time because you're too lazy to stand up? Is it true you insist that productions hire someone to hold a car to properly shadow your horrific neck fat? Is it true you're an unbearable dick who bullies everyone on set and acts like you're an A-list star, even though you're starring in a shitty
I believe
C-list
all
movie?
those.
The comments continue to...
You hate Mr. Seagal.
I don't hate him. He just seems like a piece of shit.
I would agree.
That doesn't mean I hate him though.
Didn't he meet some like really important figure? Like not the president.
Putin.
Really?
He hangs out with Putin.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You don't know what...
Yeah, well, George LaBelle, a great jujitsu practitioner, at one point choked him and he shit himself.
I would too, to be fair. I mean, I'm no Steven Seagal, but I'm
George
shitting
LaBelle,
myself.
is that his name? George LaBelle? I forget.
Probably.
But yeah, it's just like in the martial arts world, I love martial arts. I'm not even in the world, like even a small amount at this point. But he's just such a joke.
Right.
It's hard to hate him. It's more like, oh, that guy's an idiot. That's like, don't take anything. He's like a clown, right?
Right.
He's like fucking a clown that has no idea that he's a clown.
Although for obvious reasons he answered none of them, and instead provided brief answers to a couple of less popular questions, such as how many
He
pets
responds
he
to the
has.
pet
Meanwhile,
one.
he was asked how long did it take
Horses.
you to realize this was a mistake, with the answer being approximately 20 minutes, given he quote answered 12 preschool level questions, then ran out of time. You simply shouldn't do an AMA without a tip-top
We need to start getting Duncan to dress like that. We need to start
Steven
getting...
Seagal.
Yes.
Have his hair back.
Have his fucking pull his hair back, start wearing bandanas. He wears the yellow glasses already because of his eyes.
Yeah.
He needs to wear like yellow Oakleys. I will straight up dress him like Steven Seagal for a video.
We could teach him basic moves. Dude, he'll literally look like...
Yeah, he will.
I think we do that.
We can teach him a kata. Let him do a kata. I'm sure Michael remembers one.
Although it seems James Corden
I will say
never
I
got
do
the
not like
memo.
James Corden
His
at
AMA
all.
was posted with the goal of promoting
hate
carpool
James
karaoke, although it instead
hated
did the exact
carpool karaoke.
opposite, as
Same.
almost every single question completely massacred Corden's show. My brother's girlfriend played one of your videos on my YouTube account, and now it keeps recommending more of them to me. Do you know how to
got
get it to
Reddit
stop
gold
doing
for
that?
that.
James, are you
I would
aware
say
that
the same
everyone
thing.
thinks you're a hack and a talentless asshat? Have you
True.
ever considered being funny or likable? With these comments about his unlikability, then turning into paragraphs about him treating fans terribly. Hey James, you won't remember me, but me and my friends sat at a table next to you and Harry Styles, plus some others in Manchurian Legends in London's Chinatown about 6 years ago. We didn't bother you, but you're a massively entitled dick who yelled and treated wait staff like shit, and when one of my party politely suggested you calm down, you got really aggressive and threatening. So my question is
In a
this,
chubby
why did
way,
Harry
like a
seem
boozy
so cool
panda.
while you were
Dude.
such a massive throbbing bellend? The comment received 10
You don't like James Corden?
No, I'm glad he went back to Britain.
What is his biggest L, you think?
I think his biggest L was... So, in that thing where you were with Cinnamon Toast Ken, that part I wrote, where he goes to a restaurant, says it's awful, treats everybody bad, then leaves, and then the guy who owns the restaurant goes like, you're a piece of shit. And then he apologizes, shit talks him again, guy gets mad, apologizes, shit talks him again. Like, it's just this back and forth of just being a big...
He can't let things go.
No, he's a jerk. He's
He
too
can't-
high on his horse.
His ego is too big. He can't let things go. That's what it seems like to me. Is just his ego is just so. I think it's what makes me not like people is a lack of self-awareness.
And he has zero.
My biggest L for him though is the Sir who's the bald guy that fucking plays. I want to call him Patrick Harris.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Yep. I was thinking of Neil Patrick Harris. Sir Patrick Stewart, he got into that was ugly, dude.
I didn't know that they got in a spat.
That was an ugly moment. I'll show it to you.
I think that will make me hate him even more now.
Oh, yeah.
When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. There we go.
From where I was sitting, I can see your belly. And that was right over there at the back of the room. These people down here, you know.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on.
Please
You
sock
can
him.
see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
What? Just so cringe, dude.
Patrick just didn't know what to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's an old man. He doesn't know
Yeah.
what he's saying. But with a straight face, say, we see you up here dying.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You can't say that to a guy who's knighted. First of all,
Yeah.
that's your country. You're not knighted, is he?
I fucking hope.
I hope
He
not.
probably is.
No.
At least he wasn't caught asking himself questions on alternate accounts, as is what happened in the case of Jared Leto.
That's
His
cringe.
AMA was
He's
so
so
stupid you
seconds to
might lose up
Mars.
to 10 IQ
so
points
He's a
cult
just
leader,
by
isn't he?
listening. However,
Looks like
like
one.
all others, it began with a single sentence reading, I am Jared Leto, and on the 4th of July, I am filming a massive portrait of America. Ask me anything. Although as the questions began to roll in, some of the ones Jared replied to just felt a little too robotic. People decided to go through the post history of these potentially fake accounts, and found a thread simply titled Test Post for New Reddit Users, in which the comments and Leto's replies had been planned out completely. This thread must be as embarrassing as the PR you had to do for Suicide Squad. This is glorious, you magnificent
Why did they need to
idiot.
post
How
to
dumb can
test
you
it?
be? Well, apparently not as dumb as Woody Harrelson, who's
I love Woody Harrelson. No way, are we about to get a Woody Harrelson L? No!
No.
Please, no. This is the only guy on this whole fucking list that I actually genuinely like.
And he's at the
top
of the list.
How? What the
What
fuck?
could he have done?
I swear this is allegedly a true story. I went to a high school in LA, and you allegedly crashed our prom after party Universal Hilton. You allegedly ended up taking the virginity of a girl named Roseanne. You allegedly didn't call her afterwards. She allegedly cried a lot. Do you remember any of this and can confirm, or have you allegedly been so knee deep in Hollywood pooty for so long that this qualifies as a mere blip? I'm allegedly not kidding, with Woody Harrelson then responding with, first off, it's not true, and second off, I don't want to answer questions about that. Let's focus on the film, people. You said AMA,
yeah, that's
that
a
means
no.
ask me anything, not ask me anything with regards to this movie.
This is not good. We're bad. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Woody Harrelson L.
That is a big L.
Let's focus on the film. Hey, guys, come on, guys. Let's focus on the money and the fame.
Celebrities using Reddit as just another marketing platform.
that is
IMO,
one out.
everyone on Reddit should boycott Rampart, but that's just me. I'm Woody Harrelson, and I don't have time to deal with your questions, commoners. P.S. Watch my new movie.
Exactly,
Reddit isn't
yeah.
a good venue to
Okay,
pitch
that's
your
a Woody
movie.
Harrelson
It's a
L, for
venue
sure.
to pitch yourself, although Woody only continued to dig himself deeper.
Look at him in
when
a
a
hole.
user wrote, should change this AMA to AMAAR, ask me anything about Rampart, Harrelson responded by stating, we gotta be, I consider my time valuable, and just like the Morgan Freeman AMA, Harrelson took every single chance to shamelessly promote the film.
Dude, what about all the other movies you've been in, though?
Yeah, why is it an AMA?
Like, was Zombieland out 12 years ago?
Easy.
Was it?
He had no trouble.
That was 2009?
Super easy. Rampart was the hardest.
Dude, Zombieland's a great movie.
That is a good movie.
That's why I love him so
But it was so easy for him. This was the hardest one.
There's also a movie from the 90s where he like plays basketball or something. I really like that movie too, but
In the meantime, Rampart's director was doing his own AMA, where all of the top questions reference the actor, such as, has Woody lost his mind? You might want to do some damage
that's
control.
it.
You seem
Fat
like a
L.
pretty normal, down-to-earth guy, but Woody or his PR bimbo really screwed the pooch on this one. Might have cost you a lot of money due to lost fans, yet this isn't the only place that Woody
sure.
Harrelson's AMA has been mentioned in. In fact, in every single AMA we've talked about in this video, there are comments referencing Rampart. It's a word snuck into every bad AMA as a callback and confirmation that whatever the person is reading is now officially a failure. However, that's not to say that Woody Harrelson meant for any of this to happen. When asked, did you know about Reddit before today, Woody responded by stating, I know Oren Moverman did an interview here. I did just learn about it, so I'm trying, with Woody's blindness to the platform and format likely playing a role in accidentally producing the worst AMA of all time.
I blame the PR team for that.
I blame everyone but Woody.
Still Woody.
Just kidding. His response to the first one was a fat L though.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm busy.
You could have just said that's just not true.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the guy was even saying allegedly. It's just all hearsay, right?
Yeah,
So it's
why
like,
are you making things up?
let's focus on the film, people. Focus on the film, people.
I've got very little time.
Yeah, my
I'm a
time
busy
is
man.
very important. I'm Woody Harrelson. I love smoking pot.
Is he? Does he love?
He loves weed, dude.
I'd ask him why all of his hair is always gone.
Because he's bald.
How?